And the idea, like Jordan Peterson was saying, so I couldn't agree. He goes, when you say things like, oh, you're okay the way you are. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Well, why are you saying that? None of us are okay the way your existence doesn't make you special.
100%.
You got to fucking get better at shit.
So that's
someone said you changed.
Are you all right?
Am I all right?
Okay. You seem a little distracted.
Oh no, dealing with some bullshit on the channel.
Okay.
Someone said you changed.
I hear it. Like back home.
No, you're saying Billy Corgan.
But like Billy Corgan was talking about, but like, yeah, I hear it, but I was mainly talking about
From Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah. And they were like, you've changed when he got successful. Well, yeah. You know, it's not a sin
I don't eat
when
cup
you
of noodle
change.
anymore.
Right?
And hang out with guys that aren't doing shit.
You just change.
Yeah.
It's what happens.
Yeah.
And, you know.
There's a difference between changing and then going Hollywood where you only talk to other successful people. That's weird.
But sometimes those are the only people that you're around by the nature of the work you're doing and you're so busy.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize when the people that I know that have gotten super successful are like, for example, I think Rogan told you, he said he gets 60 texts every hour.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Trying to get back to everybody is basically impossible. And when you get super successful, you're working 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
You're probably out of town. You're probably doing 1,000 things. So
But also, you're not going to put your energy into that stuff. Like, you only have so many hours during the day. And then he has a family or stuff like that. Or, you'll ask me, why don't you ever hang out, go to dinner? It's like,
you got kids.
Dude, yeah, it's like.
I have very little time to see my kids.
Yeah, I don't.
Between everything, traveling and stuff. So the time I have with my kids, I can't go to dinner. I'm hanging out with
You're
them.
hanging out with your kids.
But also, I think what happens is a lot of friendships are predicated on where we're going, where we're headed when you're young.
Yeah.
Then you get
There's
there.
that mystery. And it's like, well, dude, I did what I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
You guys are doing the same shit.
They just stayed the same.
But somebody also said when you get there, it's really hard to maintain. It's a lot of work. It's not like, now I can relax.
Your focus is just different.
Yeah, this guy Gary Vee was great. You know, like Gary Vanderchuk.
Everyone knows Gary.
Yeah,
Is he like
I
a
don't know
positive
much
guy?
about him, but I thought he said something really interesting. This guy raises his hand and goes, "Can you talk to me about passive income? Like I always want to." And he goes, "What do you mean?" He said, "Passive income. Like I just want to make enough money so I can just hang out on a beach and be making money." And he goes, Gary Vee
What
goes,
is he gonna say?
goes, "Is that a serious question?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." He was from Sweden or something.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Well, that doesn't fucking exist unless you own crazy amounts of buildings. I guess and you're collecting rent."
That is an odd
even
question.
that sucks anyway.
I mean, you can, though. Like, if you
Yeah.
have enough properties, like I remember when I was young, my dad has all these properties. And it was a learning lesson for me because we were on the beach, and he goes, "You know what the difference between, granted, I'm 14.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You know what the difference between me and you is?" I go, "What?" He goes, "I'm making money right now." I'm 14, so just trying to, I'm just trying to get my driver license, dude. I'm excited about that. Money? I was like, oh, no doubt. Yeah,
Just trying to get through 8th
My
grade.
like,
dad
yeah,
was-
man, you're definitely doing better than me, man.
My
I'm 14.
My dad was kind of harsh that way. Like
Yeah.
one time, I said, "I got a C," and he goes, "A C?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "That's okay for you?" And I was like, "It is.
It's not a D.
It's a C.
Yeah.
It's pretty good."
Yeah.
I said, "It's pretty good." He goes, "Cool." And there was a dude. He was wearing kind of like. He looked like he was out of a movie. Just a bunch of. It was in New York City in the dog days of summer, and he's kind of sweating. And he's pushing this cart. Like it was, he was trying to sell. I don't know what it was. It's a shitty thing to do to a guy, but he's kind of pushing a cart in his life. You could just tell that he looked like he was walking through rain.
Yeah.
His life sucked. And my dad goes, "See that right there? That's a C."
He got C's.
And I get A's. So what do you want to be?
Yeah, well, I do what my dad did to scare me. Like I never drank or did drugs in college or anything because my dad, when I remember I started to dip my toe in it a little in high school, my dad was like, "Oh, who do you want to be like?" And I was like, "Oh, like Junior Seau or whatever." And he goes, "You know, he doesn't drink or doing that stuff." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Mm-mm. But you're just as talented, so I'm sure you'll be fine." And I was like, "Oh," so I never did it. So with Tiger, same thing. Like he's into this video game on his Nintendo Switch. He's super into it. And the last few days when I was home, he'll wake up and, it's 6 a.m. He'll go down there and get on the iPad.
Yeah.
Or he'll get on his Nintendo Switch. And because he's really into football right now. Like all we do is play football when home outside. And I go, "Oh, you like that? You're waking up, rushing down, playing video games?" Yeah, I go, "Tom Brady doesn't play video games." Because he loves Tom Brady.
Yeah.
He goes,
So smart.
"Really?" I go, "No, never." You know what he does? He wakes up and, he'll read, he'll watch something to inform him, stuff like that. He's really, "Oh, yeah, hasn't touched it since."
Love it.
That's
That's
amazing.
Hasn't touched it since.
And it's a really
Like Tom
important
Brady
thing.
doesn't play video games,
Yeah.
man.
Like a lot of
Now,
times,
he might. But.
Yeah, but what's really interesting is that most of us, when we want to change somebody's mind, it's called you tell and sell. So you tell them your opinion and then you try to sell it.
Yeah.
But people if you think about how you change your mind, a lot of times it's those subtle things where it's either by example or they just ask you a question. They just ask you a question. They just go, "What do you want?" Because I know the guy you admire doesn't do that.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's what my dad did to me. He's like, but you're just as talented, and obviously nowhere near as talented. He's like, yeah, so you can get away with that. Now he couldn't, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not doing that.
You ever hear the story about Tiger Woods with John Daly? John Daly, John Daly, great golfer, but also like
alcoholic.
Bring him up. Take a look at what he looks like. He can beat anybody in golf. Fat as shit, gambler. Apparently lost $50 million. Something crazy.
Drinker. He'll drink before big tournaments.
He's a
party
dope.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah,
That's
great.
him right there.
Okay.
By the way, not that different from when he was playing, and still playing that way. I mean,
that's pretty current, dude. That's him playing.
Yeah, and John Daly, Tiger Woods was kind of walking by, and John goes, "Hey, come join us." And Tiger goes, "I can't. I got to go work on my stroke." And he said, "Dude, like, enough with working on this. You wake up so early, go to bed, just fucking come hang, have a beer." And Tiger Woods goes, "Hey, John, you can do that. I can't. I'm not good enough. I have to actually practice." It was fucking amazing, man. Whether that's true or not.
Oh, Brian, guess what? I think you're right. New York. I was in New York last night.
For how long?
For a day.
Okay.
I had 2 pizza places. Pizza's Pizza.
Yeah.
Which pizza did you go to?
Pizza's Pizza.
I can't remember the names.
matter.
But I went to.
There are
that's what I'm
better
saying.
places.
Come on.
There's good
Come
places.
on.
It
There are
depends where you
better
go,
places.
though.
Yeah.
It depends where you went, though. Did you go with someone who knows New York
Yeah.
and knows pizza? Because there's some
You-
fire
you
pizza.
told me
I was in Manhattan.
You
Somewhere.
went with Frankie Edgar, and I believe that because they talked about the water.
the water of the New Jersey dough or something.
Makes
It
a
was good
huge
pizza.
difference. Yeah, you said it was just really, really
I've had good
delicious.
pizza pretty much everywhere, though.
Yeah.
But New York has like Prince Street pizza's fucking great. Joe's
Yeah.
pizza's great.
I don't
There's
think I
great
was near
pizza out
those.
here.
I apologize if I seem a little bit. I'm a little bit. My feelings. My heart's a little tender this morning. By
Why?
the way. Well, I fucking.
Were you on the road this weekend?
I was.
Where were you at?
I was in Columbus.
Oh, that's right.
I had a good time. Columbus Funny Bone. Always a good funny bone. Always a good
Yeah,
time.
probably the best funny bone out of all.
That's the original one, right?
Yeah. I moved and I have now. There's a little. I'm renting a place with my lady, and there's a fucking. It's a.
You got
pond.
this.
I have a pond.
Yeah. Okay.
It came with a pond.
with like koi fish and stuff.
2 koi fish
Oh,
and
sick.
a turtle.
Really?
A great turtle. And my turtle's name is Hilda. My kids named him Hilda.
Hilda. Older
And
name.
It's an older name, and I always think of turtles as masculine. I wanted to name my turtle like Bird.
something like
That's
Fury.
sexist.
It is.
Yeah.
And they were like, they named her Hilda. And so she's a cutie, but the koi fish would always steal her food, and she's really coy. Anyway, she's an aquatic turtle, and my kids love her, and they're always, the first one they want to see is Hilda because
Yep.
she's super shy and you have to be quiet. Well, and I've come to be attached to Hilda and my koi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
So wait,
I
did you
woke
feed
up this morning. No, it's not it.
Oh, thank
no,
God.
it's definitely not it.
Oh, thank God.
It's definitely
Tell
not
me the
it.
turtle died.
I woke up this morning.
Fuck yeah.
And Hilda was
Eaten
on her
alive.
back, turned upside down. And I went, why is she turned upside down? And I went over, and Hilda didn't have a head, and she didn't have any feet. So something ate my fucking turtle.
I wonder what ate that turtle. It's
That's
hard
what
to
I
get
wanna
the feet-
find out.
It's hard to get the feet and head because they
It was so awful. Now I got to tell my kids they're gonna run.
No. Just buy a new turtle. Don't
I
let 'em
will,
go through
but there's
that.
something that's killing turtles. So now I'm gonna buy
A
another
raccoon?
fucking turtle. And I don't think
We can
That's what
delay.
I-
You
yeah.
can delay that whole conversation. Just buy a new turtle.
I'm gonna buy a new turtle.
They're not gonna tell.
But how do I? What's eating my fucking turtle?
I would assume a raccoon.
I think it's a raccoon or a possum.
well, but
Possums roll like
Could be a
that?
cat.
Oh, could be a
Cats have
cat.
those claws get deep in there.
Yeah.
because they're gonna retract. It's tough to eat a turtle's head and
Oh, there it goes right
There it is.
Bull
That's
shark.
my
Is it?
turtle.
Oh,
That's what I have. You fucking raccoon.
damn.
They raid a turtle nest, snack on fresh hatchling turtles.
No, could it have been the koi fish?
And they roll deep, don't they?
Look at
Raccoons.
that. Huh? And possums.
Oh.
You motherfuckers.
You don't want no problems with possums.
Them things ugly, bro.
They all want to kill
Uh-huh.
my fucking turtle.
Man, I wonder what got to it.
Dude,
Because
shoot its
you're by
head
the
right
beach
off.
too. It has to be a raccoon.
You don't have any
There's
foxes.
dumpsters and stuff.
gotta be,
There's
right?
not possums out that way.
Yeah, there are.
You've seen them?
There's possums
yeah,
all
I've seen
over.
Not a snaky.
But this motherfucker chewed his head off.
Other
It
turtles
had to be
too.
a raccoon.
It says
And
other
just
turtles
left
Because
too.
raccoons got the hands.
Yeah, they have the human
got the
hands.
hands.
They got the hands
just
and those,
pulled his head out.
They probably, yep.
Damn.
She had that on
And
tape.
she was really shy and she would barely come up. She'd be hiding down there. Now I know why. Now I know why she was
Yeah.
so shy.
She was.
Every fucking
PTSD.
night when the sun goes down, think about that. A giant, could be a
Raccoon.
possum, could be a fucking raccoon, could be a cat. Everybody wants to kill
How
you.
deep's that little pond?
Not deep enough.
Yep.
Damn.
Not deep enough.
That raccoon was like, "Oh, I'm going skinny dip in the
Yeah.
night."
And Hilda was probably like, you know what? It's a nice night. I'm just gonna pop my
Catch
head
a little
up.
air.
Catch a
The
little
raccoon
air.
went,
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat your face off.
I'm gonna eat your face off. Took him,
God, it's aggressive.
pulled him out, and just left him. It's an insult to me because you left that turtle.
It just took
upside
the
down.
head?
Finish it. Like it'd been better if you thought the turtle ran
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, yeah.
God, that's fucked up.
You just left him there.
Just buy a new turtle though. You know they're
gonna-
turtles. Yeah, it's a turtle, and you can get it. Any,
How big was it,
Are
bro?
pets or pets
Like
were
this
still
big.
popping?
Oh, it was big.
It's a big turtle.
Like you go to PetSmart, I guess.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
because
I don't know
my
if
kids will be
PetSmart's
bummed.
has
My,
it. Yeah.
But you got to get one that size, though. That's a
I gotta
big
get
turtle.
one that size.
Yeah.
And those outdoor turtles don't fuck around. It was a big one.
It was a big one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
so that raccoon got full.
I might get a fucking snapping
Tortoise.
turtle. I might get. Let's see what
Might
happens.
be a little tough for the kids because they're like, "Oh, here's Greta, or what the fuck her name is,
Hilda.
and then,
Yeah, that you don't want to fuck with. Remember that snapping turtle that I was petting?
oh yeah,
What happened?
where were we at?
We were in
New
in
Orleans?
Cherokee Nation in
that's
Arkansas
right.
or something
We're in
like that.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
and that guy lifted up. Remember, it started pissing everywhere.
dude.
How big was it?
Whoa, 150 pounds.
He was fucking.
I'm not kidding.
And it bit you?
No,
It
but
didn't.
the
bite
guy
me.
would lift it up and he would put like pencils and stuff and it'd snap all the pencils.
It bit a phone booth. I mean,
the guy was a little too into turtles for me, but yeah, it was fun.
Grabbed a phone book.
We're in the middle of Oklahoma,
God
so this
damn.
turtle's far from where the fuck he's from.
Yeah.
I think they have snapping turtles in Oklahoma.
The rivers out there.
I think that's where they live.
Those alligator snapping
That's what
turtles
they
are
are.
no joke. Don't get one of those. You don't.
Wait, what,
You don't
what
want
does it
those
look
problems.
like?
Well, they'll take your fucking.
Oh, they'll
hand
take
off.
all the digits.
Oh yeah.
They'll take all your digits.
I mean, and they keep their mouth open, and anything you put in there, they'll
Hunk.
calm down. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fucking brutal, dude. I like the shirt today, man. I haven't seen that in a hot second.
Vintage.
Abbott Kinney Fight Club.
Yeah.
We should come back out with those, huh?
I think so. I love them. This is
Or do
our
a
vintage
special
shirt.
Calabasas Fight Club one.
That'd be a good idea.
That'd be good.
That'd be a good idea. Although it started on Abbott Kinney, right?
Yeah, but when you're in Manhattan now and I'm in
Yeah.
fucking Calabasas,
Yeah.
kind of
True.
far.
Might
Gotta
be
stay
far.
true to the.
Stay true. Yeah.
I've never been over that way.
You ever been to Abbott Kinney?
Come on, dude. Damn,
Jesus
dude.
Christ! Oh, how
You know me. I don't get out much.
Gotta get you. Take
But
your
you're all
girl
over.
down there,
but,
bro.
but you've done what's that Venice stand-up spot? The Underground.
I've never done Venice Underground.
You've not done. But you've done the. Well, I guess that's far. Third
That's
Street.
no longer.
You do that one. Oh, Venice Underground's gone.
No, it's such a great
Yeah.
time.
I
They don't
watched
bring
the
it
show
back.
there
COVID killed
when I
it.
first came.
COVID killed
COVID killed a lot of
Yeah.
shit. How was Tampa, buddy?
Oh, Tampa was
Bell
fun.
headlining his own shows.
Yeah.
Really?
We
It was
missed
Tampa.
you.
Yeah.
David did a hot 30. David did a hot 2-gun 30.
2 guns.
Is that right?
And dude, he lit up this black dude in the front row. And the black guy kept talking to him like, dude, how? Like, you're literally just.
He posted the video of him lighting up dude with the jacket in Denver.
Denver.
Yeah.
Dude, but in Vegas, this black guy in the front row kind of looked like Seal, but not with the shitty skin, right? Kind of looked like him. And fucking,
Handsome
we all
guy.
know he has a skin, bro. And he had acting as a young man, but and all the holes on his face. But so this guy looked like him, but handsome, you know, and for whatever reason kept talking,
Oh, like
Dude.
that, to David or just like talking?
but
in
not
general?
like heckling, but kept talking.
Like almost like one of those hecklers that like
drives me
agree
nuts.
with everything. Like
I just talk.
Or like fucks up the punchline.
Oh,
like
okay,
you're
okay.
about saying like, you go. You're like, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. But dude, he kept going and I was like, I wonder why the guy's doing it. And then it was probably 10 minutes that David just lighting him up. Because he was like, this your girl? And she was white. He was super dark. Oh my God. He started talking about how they have kids and stuff. Oh my God, dude.
I don't know why
And then
people
I
do
came
it.
out and right when I came say, I went, what were you thinking, dude?
Yeah.
I said, what are you thinking talking during the show, man? He's like, no more. I went, you learned your lesson? He goes, yep. I went, good.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Well,
what are you doing, dude?
I didn't know this.
You know, Paulie Shore owns part of Wise Guys.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, that's he lives out there,
We
right?
saw him there. Yeah, David went to his house. I couldn't go because I had a headache, and so David went. And Paulie was like playing a band, and David was like, he's like a kid, man. He was like, all right, now it's time for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know, Dave was like from Georgia.
Yeah, Paulie's,
no,
Paulie's
he's from
such a-
Alabama.
He's such a character.
Yeah, Dave was like, what in the fuck? Yeah.
What a character.
It's
That's
great to
fucking
see him, man.
hilarious.
Man, yeah, he's a great guy, man. I love Paul.
Oh, he's such a good person.
Yeah, he
His
really
next
is.
door neighbor's Nicolas Cage.
Really?
And I was like,
Wow.
dude, I'll come over if Nicolas Cage is there.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't think he's around, buddy.
buddy.
He's a special dude, man. He's a really special dude. Apparently, his mother used to let him. Mitzi Shore would let him cry And they
Where's
were like,
the baby?
go get him. You know, she's like, no, you'll learn how to deal with a tough audience.
we were talking about that, like the way, Paulie's great human being, like caring, like just a good person. But it's like when you think about the way he was brought up and his mom, obviously having sex with the comedians, and it's just this turmoil, and the guys that used to babysit him, and it's just like he's lucky he turned out the way he did.
Yeah, man. It's
But like there was a guy in the green room, and he was this young kid, and he was like, "Who's that?" Because we got pictures with him. I posted a picture of Paulie, and he's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Paulie Shore." He's like,
damn.
I go,
that is kinda
"When were
crazy.
you born?"
Damn.
He's all, he was like, "I was born." I think he said 1999 or 2000 or something like that.
Yeah, if you're born
And
then
so
you
he's like
probably-
21. I go, "Oh, dude,
Yeah.
in the 90s, he was
The fucking man.
super famous."
Yeah, man. I
Son-in-law?
worked with him on Mad TV when he was at the height
He
of
was
his powers.
so-
MTV Spring Break, and then he did Encino Man and
Encino Man.
Biodome, and he was in all that.
That was
shit.
when I was working. with him.
Airheads.
He was so
Airheads.
famous back then.
Dude, he was so famous.
He would show up and like he was always really cool though. We had scenes together. I remember in 1996 I did a scene with Paulie.
He still sells out, man.
1995.
He still sells.
He's
great-
got diehard
fans.
Diehard
Bet,
fans.
man. I bet he's so good.
He says some really nice stuff to me because he hasn't
Yeah.
seen me do stand up since probably
since
4
the-
years ago at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And so he was like, "Buddy, I'm gonna stay."
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
He goes,
Goofy movie.
he goes, "Buddy, I was your." He was like, "I was at some of your early spots at the Comedy Store." He's like, "And you're the first headliner here. I'm gonna stay for your show." He's like, "Don't be nervous, buddy." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine, dude." And then he said some really, really nice stuff. Man.
That's so cool.
In the Army now. I remember that one.
Dude, he was huge.
Yeah.
Look at how many movies he's done.
So many.
That's a good career right there.
Oh my God! Especially think about what he came from, man.
I know.
Dude,
The stories that we should get him on here.
Yeah, we
the
should
stories
get him on.
that he-
I've been talking to him for years about coming on. We should
Yeah, I
get
was
him
trying to
on.
help him out with his podcast. He was going to do this podcast out of the house. It's a bit of a shit show, but
Well, he should come on here at least.
yeah, he has
I'd
some
love
great
to-
stories.
Yeah, he's got amazing stories. He got on.
So
he
unique.
did a monologue on Mad TV, and he started by going, "I'm Paulie Shore, loser." Anyway, and he started talking about how his mom brought a man in to the house, and it was Thanksgiving, and she was dating him, and how I think the man kind of raised a hand to his mom, and how they got in a fight. It was he was crushing the room, and here's what was amazing about it: it was all true.
He was just telling the story.
You can probably
But
see it
his
somewhere.
delivery is just with it.
Oh, dude, but it was all true.
But he just grew up around greatness, so you got to figure.
Yeah.
But that was one of my lessons in comedy. Was I was like, this guy's actually doing a dramatic monologue about a traumatic event when he was a kid,
Yeah.
and crushing,
And making it funny.
And I was like, that's really interesting.
Beastie.
Yeah. So
You would like Vegas, Keith don't fuck around. Keith Wise Guys. It's
best.
such a good club.
great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I want to go.
It was such a good club.
Intimate, like an old school.
Yeah, old school room.
Hard to find that in Vegas.
Well, that's why Keith did it. He's like, this kept for the locals. He's like because off the strip.
Hmm.
It's in the
that's
art.
dope.
It's in the art district by the Stratosphere, which is super hoodie. But that one street, there's like a brewery across. Like it's all brand new.
Oh, really?
Everything's new.
Huh.
It's
Not downtown, not old downtown.
No, it's art district. It's like between downtown and the Stratosphere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really nice, man.
Yeah.
It was just a really, really
told me. You said
good
you
club.
liked it.
Yeah, great club. Great club.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Keith doesn't. Keith said he's bringing you. I think
Yeah.
went to Salt Lake City. He said.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be in Salt Lake City, and I got an offer for Vegas, so I'll be doing
Yeah,
that.
do Vegas.
Now, this weekend,
You'll like Vegas, though.
This weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you need me, you know where I'll be, right?
At your house, finding turtles.
I'll be at.
At your house, murdering turtles.
No,
Because
he'll
let's
be,
be honest, you
I'll
murdered
be
that
at-
turtle.
I thought I knew.
Magoobies.
Magoobies, dude.
Magoobies.
Magoobies. Now,
Can we change the
he'll be in-
name?
can we
Magoobies?
change the name?
He'll be in
It's in
Baltimore.
I don't want to
Timonium,
go to a
Maryland,
place called Magoobies.
and I don't know what to
What's
expect.
What about the
what's
Baltimore
Timonium
Comedy
like?
Club?
Timonium, it's an hour and 10 minutes outside of Washington, D.C. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And I'll be flying into D.C. and making
Driving?
that drive. He's
Making
trying to
that
get
drive,
to Baltimore. Well, that's another motherfucker because you got to
Yeah.
take 2 planes and you'll get
Now
there.
you gotta be careful now flying Southwest because yesterday
Oh yeah.
get to the airport and I use Claire and the lady goes, nice black lady. She goes, honey, you check if your flight's still going out? And I don't know social media. I'm like, well, yeah, they get my boarding pass. She's like, oh, you have no idea what's going on? I'm like, no. She's like, do you not realize how dead it is in here? I'm like, it's early. She's like, no. She goes, no.
Oh, that's right.
500 flights were canceled from Southwest. And I go, fuck, what happened? She goes, vaccines. They made mandatory vaccines, so a bunch of pilots and people quit, so they had to cancel the flight. She goes, but honey, you're going to hear them tell you that's the weather. She goes, how was the weather when you came here? I go, I mean,
Perfect.
fine. Yeah, she goes,
That's what it is.
yep. But they don't want that message out there.
Oh my God.
But that's all it is. All the pilots and the stewardess stuff don't want to.
And we still got to wear masks. Even though you're vaccine, you still got to wear masks.
Yeah.
I was telling Chin how crazy this is. So I hate casinos. It's triggering for me because the only time I was in casinos was under high pressure situations when I was fighting. So my brother bet, Jay, he wants to fucking do something like a tourist. So he wanted to go bet on games at the Mandalay Bay. So he convinced all of us to go there. We go there, and so in Vegas, it's not like LA. You can go into stores and everything without a mask. No one says anything. I don't touch a mask the entire time I was there. We go in the casino, and I see a bunch of people in masks. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If that's what you want to do your thing. But then I would see people with the mask, but it's pulled down, but they had cigarettes in their mouth, smoking. Right? And so I was like, that's weird. You can smoke in here. I thought you couldn't smoke, but you can. And I'm allergic to smoke, so that's fun. So this guy at security comes up and goes, hey, my man. And, it's me and my squad. So we look like fucking Big Pun, the terror squad. We're all big. Look, David is 300-some pounds. Jay's giant.
Yeah.
And then you got Justin, the skinny guy. But we're all huge. And he goes, my man, you got to put a mask on. I go, inside the casino? He goes, yeah. I go, that guy's not wearing it. He smokes cigarettes. He goes, yeah, but he's smoking. And I go, what? And he starts laughing.
So when you're gambling, you have to have a mask on?
So listen. So you have to have a mask on if you're doing anything but smoking. If you're smoking, you don't have the mask on. And so I tell the guy, and he goes, I'm with me. I'm fucking sick of wearing this thing. Hopefully it ends soon. And I said, dude, so let me get this straight. If I smoke a cigarette and get cancer and blow in your face and you're going to get cancer, we know for a fact this is causing cancer. I can walk around and smoke cigarettes. He goes, yeah.
That's right.
And I go, how crazy is this? Yeah. He goes, dude, I wish I had better explanation.
And when do we get
and then I said, well, if I go to the convenience store and there's one up there, I go, and I buy the crew cigarettes, I can just walk around with cigarettes in my mouth. He goes, that's what I would do. I'm like, whoa.
And when do we
that?
get to lose these masks? It's going on 2 years now.
Ask your daddy, Fauci.
Yeah. Ask your daddy.
Oh, he has a documentary coming on National Geographic.
For what?
Does?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You just had one come out on Netflix.
Yeah.
And they made it so only the critics can review it.
Yep.
Except for
Whoa.
IMDb. You go to IMDb, they rip them apart. It's like 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. IMDb is like 1.9 out of 10.
They keep overreaching. You'll see what happens.
It's a cult.
Why are they making documentaries about him?
Do you see
Well,
the unemployment?
he wants to be
Do you
famous,
see the
though.
unemployment in red states versus blue states? You see,
No.
Ben Shapiro was talking about that. It's very interesting. Say what you will about Republican, Democrat. I'm a moderate, but
We know where you're at.
But fucking, it's unbelievable how unemployment in blue states is so high, and this is according to Shapiro's thing.
Shapiro's a smart
and
guy. I'll
it's
listen to
not
him.
at all that way in the red states. So I think that what's going to happen is this overreach and the fact that the Democratic Party has been hijacked by the far left and all this mass stuff is gonna
work out for us in the end.
They're gonna,
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna pay a price.
Big
at
time.
at the
Yeah,
polls.
Tampa was
Now-
lit.
Now,
Tampa never did.
Yeah, Tampa,
they-
man. I had so
you wear
much
masks
fun
in
out
Tampa,
there.
they make fun of you.
Oh,
It
dude.
was chill.
Florida makes fun of you.
I'll be in Naples now. I'll be in Naples November 11th to the 14th at
Off the Hook?
Great
I can't
club.
wait.
Yeah.
Great
I cannot
club.
wait.
Let's take a break from chatting with the boys, because with today's low interest rates, it's a great time to refinance your student loans. Aren't you sick of them? Earnest offers low rate student loan refinancing, and you can check your rate risk-free in just 2 minutos. With Earnest, you get flexible payments and you can pick your loan terms, all right? By refinancing, you can reduce your loan term, save money, and combine multiple loans all into one simple monthly payment. Isn't it time to stop feeling overwhelmed by your student debt? Earnest is offering you Fire and Kids fans a $100 cash bonus. Refinance your student debt at earnest.com/fighter. Terms and conditions apply. That's earnest.com/fighter. Refinance your student loan. Not available in all states. Terms and conditions apply. Visit earnest.com/fighter for more details. Terms and conditions apply. Earnest student loan refinancing made by Earnest Operations, LLC, and MLS. Number 1204917. California Financing Law License Number 6054788. 535 Mission Street, San Francisco, California, 94105. Visit earnest.com/licenses for full list of licenses. You know, I get a lot of questions about CBD, and CBD isn't what you feel. It's about what you don't feel. How about stress, anxiety, pain? We can help out with all that, and Feels is a better way to feel better. Feels is a premium CBD that will help you keep your head clear and feel your best. It's hassle-free, delivered directly to your door. CBD naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, sleepiness. There's no hangover addiction. There's none of that stuff. I use it every day, every night. My kiddos use it. It's super safe, but you got to trust your CBD company, man. That's where Feels comes into place. Feels offers free CBD hotline to help you guide your personal experience so that you find your perfect dose. All right, start feeling better with Feels CBD. Become a member today by going to feels.com/fighter. That's FEALS.com/fighter. You get 50% off your first order with free shipping. Feels.com/fighter. Oh, I'm gonna set you up with my boy who owns the restaurant right down the street.
Okay.
You and me are the same. We like food.
Yeah.
This dude, his name's Nick, right?
Italian dude. Yeah, I think it's Nick.
Dude.
Yeah.
The best restaurant in Naples.
Is that right?
Fresh,
Dude,
Brazzino,
he brought us
all the shit we
everything.
like.
I'm all over it. Please do.
Oh my God.
It was amazing.
The best food you
Do you
ever
remember
had.
the restaurant's name?
I'll text the guy. I have his number on my phone. I'll
Great.
connect you guys.
Because I
the
love,
best
I
restaurant
love me
in
some
Florida.
Naples.
Oh, he's from New York.
He's
too.
Italian.
Of course.
He's a fan.
Of course he's
Yeah.
Italian.
Already, yeah.
Italian guy in New
I
York.
can't wait. All right,
Aggressive.
I can't
He's a guy.
But like a good
The meal
aggressive.
was like $1,400. I go, dude, you don't have to keep confidence. He goes, get the fuck out of it. Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of it. I go, please take my card, dude. You fed us every night we've been here. These prices are expensive. And get the fuck out of it.
I love
and then
guys like that.
he took this whiskey off the bar, like some high shelf whiskey. I forget what it is. And he goes, I saved this just for you. I knew you were coming. I saved it just for you. And some guy goes, the fuck, man? Some older guy goes, dude, what the fuck? I was trying to buy a drink of that, and it's on your table. And the owner goes, get the fuck out of here. I go, dude, you can sell him.
My
I'm not
kind
gonna
of
drink
guy.
this.
Oh, he's so
My
funny.
kind of
What
guy.
the fuck you doing? What are you doing?
When I went there during COVID, like the height of it,
Tampa?
Or Naples.
Oh, Naples.
nobody was wearing a mask. The old people were like, fuck you. Like,
There was a lot of old people
in
in
the
Naples.
audience.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. And it was before the vaccine. They were like
Yeah.
defiant.
Yeah, Naples is beautiful.
It's beautiful. Now, speaking of casinos and all that,
Yeah.
I invested for you. I did some things.
You invested in Airbnb? What are we talking about here?
I bought you with some NFTs.
Oh, no.
Let me explain.
The old man trying to stick his beak in some NFTs.
I bought
Daddy's
you.
dry beak.
I bought you some no fun toads. I might give you some too.
What is it?
I might give everybody some.
Well, they can't
What
be
are no
that
fun?
bad.
gift
What
of
are no
giving.
fun toads? Well,
No fun, Toads?
so
no fun?
So this is the genesis of it. When I went to France, my buddy came to join me. My buddy Mark, and he goes, "Do you know anything about NFTs?" No. He goes, "Well, you know, there are these images that you can trade. They're like trading cards on the internet."
Digital trading card.
And he goes, "I bought an ape because I was asking. He's
yeah,
into
you told us
crypto, he's
about
into
it.
crypto.
Yeah.
He bought an ape. Go to fucking NFT apes. Go ahead. He bought an ape. Now, when they released these apes, they were $250. They were in ETH. You buy them in.
Oh, they're like
What is it called? Ethereum. Yeah, there you go. Those.
That's it.
Yeah, he bought one. Just one.
And then you just have the image on
Yeah,
your phone,
dude.
right? Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's all. Now, it's yours. Now,
What do? You just put it on your phone?
Now his ape, and I remember he bought it, and he bought it at the time for like $6,000, and I was just like, you know,
These used to be free. They were one of the first NFTs on the platform, and so a lot of people had like hundreds of these just for
yeah.
free.
Now hold on. So let me. So I remember I go $6,000. I was like, I looked at him like this. I was like, well, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the cheapest one is $140,000 right now. The cheapest one. So his ape now is worth something like $200,000. Now,
Dude, the original ape called Bored Ape Yacht Club has seen
Yeah.
542 million in lifetime sales.
thank you.
Between 8,700 traders.
Yeah. Please hold. Then there's Cool Cats and there's CryptoPunks.
One piece sold for $69 million.
Is this like the stylings of like trading cards?
Hold on. So just please. So then there's CryptoPunks, which the cheapest one is $393,000.
Crypto what?
CryptoPunks. It's a fucking weird thing. $393,000. Hold on. They trade them back and forth. And they gave those out, I believe, for free initially.
Okay.
Now, then they came up with Cryptodes.
Is
Right
that
now,
actual toad?
yeah, right now Cryptodes are $60,000.
And this is what you bought him.
So the guy I know a guy who's launching No Fun Toads with some real people.
Yes.
Like some, Now I don't know anything about this. It's
Daddy
ridiculous.
just wants to make some money. Holy fuck.
But
1.6 million?
well, there you go.
for that top
Now,
one.
can you print it out and put it on your wall?
Dude,
Is that an old man question?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what to do, but
Can I
I
let
know.
everybody know I have it?
Here's
Because I'm
what happened
not
with
going
Brian.
to trust you.
Here's what happened with Brian. That's my agent. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So this is what happened with good old Brian.
Yeah.
So I know some people, and they're launching No Fun Toads on Tuesday. Well,
Tomorrow.
I took the liberty, and you have to pay me for them. I bought you some.
I'm going to pay you the original price.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for them?
Well, they're right now. I think they go for about $140 a toad.
How many did you buy,
now,
Daddy?
Now, Daddy
Yeah,
Daddy may have gotten in on the ground floor. And by the way, I'm not telling anybody to buy fucking toads.
No, who knows?
I'm not
I don't-
pitching NFTs. I've never invested in
You saw how
anything.
much your
I'm
friend
very
made.
conservative.
Yeah.
You saw how much friend
I just think this. I know some people that are really balls deep in it,
And they
The
said
biggest-
buy toads?
You'll go broke if you're like me and you just decide to go into it.
That's a bad idea.
I'm hitching on to people.
But you only put $140 in.
I'm hitching on to people that know how to do.
He
this.
bought more than one toad.
Oh,
though.
I bought us. I got some toads. I got us a big chunk. Of toads.
you bought
I
quite a
just
bit.
don't know.
No
to do
Fun
with them.
Toads. Go to No Fun Toad. I want to go to Cryptoads and then go to No Fun Toad. Go to
Cryptoads first?
nofuntoads.com.
Which one first, Brian?
Sounds like
Cryptoads?
How many,
Yeah.
You just tossed 7 ideas at him.
Sorry,
It sounds like a name of a
Cryptoads.
band. No Fun Toad?
Cryptoads.
That'd be a sick band name, right? No Fun Toad?
No Fun Toad, yeah.
Get up for No Fun Toad.
That's more like a grunge band. Yeah.
Look at this.
They would've killed it in the 90s.
The point is, as they were explaining this shit to me, I
Yeah.
was like, "It is, dude. There's a marketplace out there that I know nothing about. The difference between Ethereum and crypto and Bitcoin
Yes.
is so weird. I don't know any of this stuff, and the whole OpenSeas, OpenSeas.com.
But you're dipping your toe in it.
I just think we may as well.
Like that, Brian?
Yeah, OpenSeas is the marketplace. No, I think it's OpenSeas, public. OpenSeas.
Like the sea.
Yeah, OpenSeas.com.
There it is.
Yeah, and that's where you can buy.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, cool. That's a fucking.
Yeah, what are you
There's a marketplace where they buy all this stuff. I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know the website?
There it goes, there it goes.
OpenSea. Oh, there it is.
Look at that shit.
Hold
And
on,
there
just-
is there is a
virus on this
whole
damn thing.
economy.
Hey, you might turn those
They're
crypto
making
toads into, I don't know,
Who the fuck
200,000.
knows? I
But
bought them.
couldn't we just make our own crypto?
Well,
Find a
well,
kid
here's
toad?
what I think. We're the
Can we
first.
make a
We're the
toad?
first comics to be talking about this. Maybe that's worth something. I was like, maybe.
I don't
we'll
think-
talk-
I don't think
There.
we're the first
Look at how
comics
much
to have
those cost.
No.
Those are 60 grand. Those are crypto.
Just that.
yeah.
And what are we going to do with
That
it?
looks like-
We're launching.
Don't say
That looks like OG
Don't say
Nintendo.
I know. We're not. I mean, I don't have anything to do with it, but I'm buying some. So
Wait, go up.
Well, now we're both owners
One of
of
them,
toads.
is that $7,000? For one? Wait,
no,
I can't tell what that
60 grand.
is.
That's ETH, dude. That's ETH.
Now, which one do we own?
7.4 is $3,500 ETH and ETH. So
Okay.
7.4
Okay,
times
okay.
3,500. You
a
do
lot
the
of
math.
and you just get that thing.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
do you show your friend?
They trade them. There's a whole market.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Big
trading
on Twitter.
cards.
You use it as your avatar.
It's so you guys know all about this. I don't
I know a little bit
anything
about
it.
it.
I was so
So, is it like
fascinated.
trading cards then?
Kind of, yeah.
Isn't Stevie trying to get into it?
Oh yeah, Stevie has quite a few right now. He is obsessed with his Yakuza cat. That's the next big thing.
Yakuza cat.
What's that?
See now?
Oh, like it's like a
tattooed
picture.
cat?
how much are
It's
those?
like an Asian thugged out cat.
Like the art's not even that
Let's see
great.
it.
How much are
Yakuza.
those? 0.79.
You can't even
times
see
3.
it.
They're expensive. That's what did they originally go for? So
I think the floor price is fairly low when
Those are
Stevie got it. Now it's
fucking
on the rise.
well, you should see our no
This is
fun
crazy.
Toads. Go to nofuntoad.com.
No fun toad?
Nofuntoads.com.
Toads or toad?
Toad, I think.
It really does seem like a new age like trading card thing.
Toad, Chin.
I know.
Let's see.
No.
They don't have a
Fun
website.
toads.
Is it all one word?
No fun.
Yeah,
There?
there it is. That's what I bought us.
Oh, he's cute.
They're cute, and they're all so the computer generates random ones. You get random ones. You can't choose,
Yeah.
and you can't get. You have to. You can't choose them. Ethereum is so interesting that way. Ethereum is like there are all these computers, right, and they're talking to each other, and the computers create an image that can't be replicated. That's how that
'cause
works.
You're the original owner.
Yes.
It's like an art piece.
Yeah.
There's only one, so you got to think how much.
So the value of the dollar is
So if
done.
there's only one Michael Jordan rookie card, it's like millions and millions of dollars.
Okay.
And the value of the dollar is kind of like as it's transfer value. So as it's
Yep.
traded over overseas with different currencies, it's tax revenue, GDP, it's all these different factors that give you the. I'm just saying that. That
It's not like
gives the
I was
value of
cutting
the
my hair
dollar.
right now.
It's just so weird though. But I feel like there's
He's balls deep.
But there, no, I'm not. But I just think it's interesting.
There's
that
people who really know this
there are
game.
computers that
It's like
people
stocks.
people are deciding
Okay.
something's worth something.
Yeah.
It's all fucking weird.
It's insane.
If you
That
had
is
bought
crazy.
Bitcoin in 2013,
That's stupid to say though, because if I bought Apple in
know.
1989, we'd be billionaires.
and I'm not. It's not my. I'm not into this. I don't.
I'm not into stocks or any of that stuff. I
I
have
just
smarter
wanna
people
see-
that deal with all that. You
What
know?
if, what if a week?
I bet
from now-
eventually I would need to learn the shit.
What if a week from now I'm like, hey guys,
I quit. I'm a billionaire.
we're worth $5 million each.
Like, hey guys, here's a toad. It's worth $500 million.
If that happens, dude, I'm selling all my toads. I'm not sitting on them.
No,
Oh, yeah, no, get rid of it.
I have
Get rid of
I have no idea how long it's gonna last. Let's sell them
I'll be
instantly.
immediately.
Yeah,
If they
and
go
we'll
up,
still do the show, but
It'll probably last a while. Huh?
we'll replace Jim with an actual toad. That's
Jim, you have to wear a no fun toad costume.
If I get $1 billion, yeah, I'll do it.
$1 billion. That's a lot.
$1 million then. $1 million. I'll
How
wear a
about
toad
500?
costume.
500K, and you dress as a toad every day.
Well, the ape guys made $900 million in 8 minutes, apparently, when they launched their second phase of. I don't know what to say about this. I have no
I
idea.
don't trust you, but
and I don't trust that number, and I don't trust what I just
I don't
said.
know anything that's going on.
The whole thing
Sounds like a Ponzi scheme, but I'm in.
I think that NFTs.
No, because you can see the money from it.
Kind of. Yeah.
Well, you can see it, but that only means people are willing to.
That's what
trade on that.
that's the value.
He said his homie got 100 grand, 200 grand.
No, he
who
bought
knows?
it.
Hey,
for-
what were you doing so you flew from Tampa from Tampa to New York just for one night?
Yeah, just for one
what?
night. To see my homies play in their home state where their band came up and
Is that the video
perform
sent
with
us
them.
on stage?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
I
have
was
that
on
video,
stage.
Chen?
It's on my
Holy
IG.
fuck, man. Chappelle was lit as fuck. How are you not drunk at this thing?
I don't know.
He got after it. Wait till you see him on stage.
I saw it. I
I didn't see-
I was impressed.
This one?
Yeah. I was too lit.
Now, do they tell you what songs you're gonna come out to before?
Yeah, yeah. I knew what I was singing. But I've never done it like this before.
Who's the guy hanging on you?
I don't know. It's just random people.
Oh, they just jump on stage and hang on you?
Yeah, that's like the thing they
And then
do.
you push them back?
Yeah.
How does security know
Watch the
somebody's...
synchronized jump though.
Oh,
Watch right here.
So cool, Chappelle. You did it.
But if you hit the next video, you're gonna see the crowd from Tampa. They were lit.
So you did a show after that.
No, after that show, I flew to New York.
Awesome.
you fly at night, you flew in the morning.
Early that morning.
And you flew from New
That
York
was
to here?
that was a great weekend.
Yeah,
I
it looks
had.
good, dude. And
Yeah.
You flew from New York to here?
Yeah, I flew. I
morning?
left at 6 a.m. this morning. I'm out of
Christ.
it. I'm out of it.
That's why not drinking pays off for you.
Oh yeah, I think if I drank, there's no way in hell.
Bro, I ate because this Fuku burger place, the owner came and told us what to get. Mm-hmm. I had so much sodium in my face,
You got swollen.
dude. I couldn't see. I was like a Sharpay. I could my face was so swollen from sodium, I could not see.
Are they like big burgers?
Yeah.
Pull it up, Jim.
Oh, they're nice.
Fuku burger.
Oh, Jay ate 2 of them. Fucking fat.
Jay's following them now too.
Jay's following.
It's Instagram.
They have a Katsua
Katsu.
Katsua
A katsu burger.
chicken.
Oh, katsu
Spicy,
chicken is
like
very
What's-
good.
natural
what's
chicken.
that?
Ooh, it's nice.
Katsu.
But it has like this Japanese hot sauce on it.
Wow.
It was nice.
Wow.
It's
There's no way
delicious.
I could do it.
And the fries have gravy on them. Jay ate 2 of those and the gravy
2 of
fries.
Like
God
poutine?
damn.
And then shit his
Yeah, they-
pants.
Yeah, that'll get to you. I can't
Yeah, I couldn't do
do
it.
that.
The number 2 is what they're known for. It's egg with some sort of seaweed on it. I don't
Where
like
at?
egg and beef
Oh,
together.
regular-
Then some
regular old
Tobago.
beef.
I went with number 1. The number 6 is delicious. The crispy chicken sandwich. Oh my god, dude. I mean, but I ate 2 of them. My face.
Did
Too
you?
much sodium.
My fiance.
You
when
don't
she
say.
eats something, her face she blows up into a balloon. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's how I was.
You look like a balloon
Yeah,
right now.
it's the sodium.
Hey,
all that.
well,
I gotta tighten this shit up.
did you watch the fight?
Dude, so we had it on in the back.
Yeah.
And I told David, I'm like, hey, go longer so I can watch this fucking fight.
Yeah.
So he did like 30 minutes.
I've done
It was-
that.
But
I've done
that was when
Bruh,
the guy
I
he was
watched
roasting
it-
the guy. So he
Oh,
did,
yeah,
he
yeah.
did like 30 and change. then he gets off. I'm like, fuck. So I saw rounds 1 through 4. Then I left and then came back and the fight was over. And I was like, I'll be able to watch in the back. And then, of course, when you do meet and greets, people are like, dude, you see what happened to Wilder? I'm like, no, what happened?
Did you watch it?
Yeah. You just realize that
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is just better as a boxer.
That was an
And
amazing fight.
You can't fight somebody who's that good and they figure you out.
Mm-hmm.
They figure you out. Right? It's like,
I don't know. It's that. It was more, I think it was more like Fury came in super heavy, which was alarming at first,
Yeah.
but his game plan was like beat him up, wear him out, then knock him out later in the rounds, which he did.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Fury figure him out. Fury's just tougher, man. Because that fight got sloppy.
It got
That fight
sloppy,
very
but I
sloppy.
think what I mean is that I feel like Fury always has a lot of things to do, right? And he's got a lot of different punches. And I think Wilder did that low jab, then he would do like
He came in with it
He looked
immediate.
great opening rounds.
Yeah.
You could tell like it
Loved
made
it.
sense to go with that new camp. He looked great.
So
but
you
as soon as he got hit, he got tired.
This. You know more about this. Why did he stop doing that? Why did he stop going to the body?
Because it's not in his. It's just not in. That's not the way he's wired.
Yeah.
You can train for that.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get hit, which he did early on.
Yeah.
Remember, he got clipped end of the first round by
round, yeah.
right hand.
Yes.
And then he got clipped again.
Back of the head too. You see
Yep.
that.
And then he got clipped again, and then you just go back to what you're good at.
you go to your happy place, which is
And then he needs for his knockouts. There's a sweet spot. He needs distance. So that first and second round when he had Fury going back, I was like, oh, this is perfect because he can land that knockout shot. But as soon as Fury felt his power and started closing the gap, then
it's tough.
because Wilder doesn't have the tools to throw combos inside. He doesn't get you against the ropes to throw combos.
That dirty boxing.
So once it closed and he's the heavier guy, he was just trying to wear him out.
But also
So when he knocked him down twice, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Also, when you're close with a guy that big and he's really good, dirty boxer, like uppercuts, elbowing you, getting you in position.
Fury's
getting you
good
off
at- he's
balance.
good at everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean by just being
My
better as a
biggest key
boxer.
on that, I said this on Below the Belt, the biggest marker, if you're like a boxing head, the biggest marker was Wilder's footwork. It's real sloppy. It wasn't there.
Oh.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
And you're not going to beat Fury doing
It's
that.
just not as good. It's
Well,
sometimes-
Fury even said, he's like, he had nothing but nice things to say after the fight. And he's like, he's a great fighter, man. He's just second best.
second best.
He's just,
Yeah.
I always say he's the second best fighter in the world. I'm the best.
It's true.
That's what it is.
It's really true. Why?
And then people that say it's the greatest trilogy of all time, I don't agree with that.
No, I don't.
Because they fought, me and Chin looked up, they fought 30 rounds. Fury probably won 24 to 30.
Agreed.
So
Why do you think Wilder just left like that?
He doesn't know how to deal with loss. He's had some losses in his life, like his personal life, but he's never had losses professional career. Like,
Where he
you think
realized-
about it, like Fury, the first one was a draw, so, that was whatever.
Yeah.
Second one, he got absolutely annihilated, but he's never had to deal with the loss. So then he's like, he cheated, which we know is not true. It was the suit. I was tired, so he makes all these excuses. But remember, he's never handled a loss before, so that was just a bad look. You're like, fuck, dude. Then he loses to Fury again, and that was like his entire career, like livelihood was riding on it. You could tell how bad he wanted it.
Yeah.
You think how tough Wilder
he's
is.
so tough, man.
So
He was tough that whole
His
fight.
eyes were both closed, lips bleeding. And then even when if you look at the ending combo, he's getting hit, but he has such a fighter's heart. He refused to go down. It's
incredible.
They had to turn the lights off for him to go down.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So he wanted it so bad. So I just don't. He has no experience on how to handle loss.
Yeah. Too much.
I think, and I don't think he's not a bad person. Deontay's
No.
a great human being. I just don't think he has any experience in losing. He just doesn't.
Does he fight Joshua next? Does he?
No,
what happens
Joshua's
to him?
fighting Usyk
again, yeah.
Yep, mandatory. Fury will wait for that. If he doesn't want to wait, he'll fight Dillian White, and White has a fight against.
So
him.
I watched Joshua fight Dylan White. If Joshua fights Usyk the way he fought Dylan White, Joshua is going to win that fight. Joshua, when he really wants it and uses his strength and just starts brawling, good luck. Good luck, because he's fucked.
Did Dylan
He's a
catch him on that fight?
savage.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
knocked Dylan White out in that fight.
I know, but didn't
Yeah.
Dylan White
Dylan
catch
White's
him?
a
Dylan did-
monster.
yeah, Dylan's a
Yeah.
monster.
Dylan White's a monster, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think out of the four big boys, so you look at Wilder, Usyk, Fury, and Joshua. Wilder, Usyk, and Fury, I don't question why they're in the game at all.
yeah,
Joshua, I question.
is in just his heart. You mean, yeah. Now
Because I don't think he'd be willing to do what Deontay Wilder do
I
to
don't
get
either.
our respect and get knocked down that fight. Like Wilder, like they were asking his coach, like, hey, did he tell you guys make sure you don't throw in the towel? And the coach was like, we've never really had that convo, but we know.
Yeah.
Like we know. Like he always says, let me go out on my shield no matter fucking what. That's why I fired that last camp.
Yeah.
He's like, always let me ground my shield, no matter what, dude. This isn't your decision; it's mine.
Yeah.
And they're like, we knew it. So
Wow. Because
amazing.
it'd be, I think if Joshua decides that he has to win, if Joshua decides he's going
tools.
to brawl,
He's a
he'll
better
fucking-
boxer than Wilder.
God. I think if he fought
Dude, he's a
Tyson Fury the way he fought Dylan White, never, no? I don't know, man.
doesn't beat Fury.
Inside,
Couldn't be a worse matchup.
inside that,
Couldn't be a
that
worse
kind
matchup.
of, really? But inside fighting
You
like
think
that,
Fury's gonna go inside on him? He's gonna stay outside and pick him apart. His footwork's too good.
really,
And Joshua gets hit,
he gets hit.
clams up. Like
Yeah.
there couldn't be a worse matchup for Joshua. than
Really?
Fury. No,
Fury's number one.
by
Fury's
far.
number one.
By far.
What about Fury Usyk? Usyk's too small for him? Too small.
Usyk's too small, but that's the most interesting fight stylistically because Usyk, as far as technical wise, is better than Fury.
Yeah, but Fury's
The size and I don't know.
just too much.
I would never bet against Fury.
No, me neither. I would never bet.
How
against
about David Luke's brother? So David got he was with Wilder's entourage, and they gave him a backstage pass to go into the fight.
Oh shit.
So Usyk. David Lucas gave his little brother flew up from LA because he's like, hey, I'll be on stage. I'm not going to make it. Do you want? Literally, you're going to walk with Wilder.
That's
man.
fucking amazing.
So he's like, yeah, say less. Flew out there, paid his way. You know, he's a young kid, didn't have money. Spends all his money to get out there. And then David calls the guy the night of the fight because he was in our green room. He's like, I'm about to go to the fight, man. But we're like, oh, it'd be fun, man. And then David goes, dude, guess what? The pass has my name on it. We can't switch the names. So you can't go. So I was like, here's the thing, David's little brother. So I know you were expecting to watch the fight with Wilder and be like ringside. You're watching the green room now on illegal streaming cell phones.
Right. I could have told you that.
Yeah.
And I could have told you
And
that.
I said, I'm so sorry.
Now my ex.
He's like, no, I still had fun, man. I went, I'm sure. And this is heartbreaking for you.
Yeah.
I said,
That's gonna be so
I said, but
heartbreaking.
if you want nachos or chicken tenders, because club food. So if you want any of that, order all you want, buddy.
Now my
I felt
ex.
so bad.
Yeah, that's so
He's
bad.
such a nice kid, though.
I know.
He's so nice.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
My,
So nice.
my ex, she I think she's dating a wealthy man, and she just hit me with I'm at the fight, and she goes, what's the splatter zone? And I'm like, huh? I got a text. She said,
Was she ringside?
she goes, I go, what? She goes, what is this splatter
She was
zone?
ringside in the
She
splatter
fucking
zone.
sends me a video. She's literally, she can touch those guys.
Jesus.
And now I'm like, I'm
Damn.
looking, I'm watching the fight. I'm like, my ex is with some,
Yeah.
billionaire.
Well,
Hilarious. Thank God, it's great. It's all
Yeah.
good.
It's
but
not, though.
She
Yeah,
just
kid.
fucking, I mean, she just sent me a video of it.
Here, I'll give you a dab for that.
All right, listen. I love my fiance. It's all good.
Yeah, no, dude. It's better this way.
But
Dude, she with a
Thank you, old
billionaire?
man.
She with a billionaire?
I mean,
You're like, dude, it's better for me. I love that, dude.
he's somebody. He's somebody because she's such a smart ass. Is this good? Are these seats
That's
good?
hilarious.
She just sends
The
me a
splatter
video,
zone.
and I can hear her going, "Woo, go Fury!" She doesn't even know, and I'm like, "You fucking." She's like, "I don't know if this is
splatter zone.
knowing that everybody wants to be." Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
Is this good? I don't know if these seats are good. I'm like, "You such a."
Dude, we gotta have a talk with Justin his cell phone use. I was like, dude, do you have
Bro,
any
he
idea?
does not stop,
And
huh?
I go, do you get a thing on your? Everyone's cell phones like tell you how long you've been on it. He goes, yeah, it says
Yeah.
like 18 hours a day.
18.
What? Who?
My opener, Justin.
That's
the
why
host.
he's always
He's on
always
cell
needed
phone.
a charger.
Oh,
he always needs a
carries
charger.
He has a Gucci satchel, and he has a charger in the satchel. But we're walking down like a busy street in Vegas, and he's on Instagram flipping like this, and Jay goes, but he's like slow, and I'm like, we're just gonna have to leave him, dude. I'm like, Justin, dude, you gotta get off your phone.
He's
man."
always on the phone.
Be in the
I'm
moment.
like, you're
Be in the moment.
Oh, dude.
Be here now.
So bad.
And then Keith is in there talking with the green room,
Yeah.
and Justin's on his phone. I'm like, bro, you want to work for that guy?
Yeah.
Get off your phone, dude.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, he is on his phone a lot.
And when we talk about, and I go, the whole thing with Facebook came out, and we know how addicting Instagram is, and
Yeah.
what it does to children and stuff like that. Like, you're a grown man. Think how addicted you are to your phone. He goes, yeah, I'm addicted.
Think
I'm
about
like, you
13-year-old,
can change it.
14-year-old.
That's why I told
Change
him.
it.
I said, now you're a grown man, and you have issues with it. Think about the younger generation, dude. They're so fucked. Because I constantly tell them all
Yeah.
the time. I'm like, dude, we could be doing Iraq, and you would have no clue where we're at. That's
true.
Like, your screen's the same wherever you're at.
He does write me
You
back the
miss life.
fastest
You're
out of
missing
anyone.
life.
Yeah.
You miss fucking life.
Well,
I have to
well,
take
what,
my
what,
daughter's
what I
phone
what I
away.
told him, I said, if you put half the effort into your stand-up that you do on your phone, dude, you're headlining.
Forget it.
If you just put half of
Because
your
Justin's
effort,
funny and smart.
yeah, it's like if you just put half the effort that you're doing, whatever you're doing on Instagram,
Yeah.
into writing or whatever the fuck you want to get done,
Yeah, I don't think I know anyone that's on their phone as much as he is.
And finally, even Jay got fed up with it. He's like, dude, what are we? I mean, he's on the phone all the time.
That's so funny.
I go, he's a grown man. What are you
Jay's
gonna
just
tell him?
kind of chill.
I miss my turtle, man.
That's why
Find out how much
Kevin
an
Hart
aquatic
doesn't
turtle
have
is to
phone.
buy.
Oh yeah,
In California, Southern
Is that what he
California.
does with his team?
Yeah,
yeah.
so Kevin Hart, if you go with him, there's no phones. You gotta
Good
be
for
in
him.
the moment.
Really?
If I was
His
if,
crew is
If
great.
I was more famous, I'd do the exact.
Kevin's
it
crew.
drives me
Kevin's
nuts.
crew is all.
But I
great.
mean, there's I don't know, yeah, because we're all hanging and it's all chill, like you know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, just don't need to really be on it, you know.
$30
To 200.
200?
Depending on the species and the
Depending on,
age.
yeah, depending on what
I'll
you
buy a
get.
semi-aquatic.
I
fucking
don't know where
turtle.
you can catch one, but you don't want to get one of the little bitch redneck ones like at
Nah.
the PetSmart.
Nah.
Go to like a real there's an amphibian store off Ventura. Like
There is?
they have like lizards and crocodiles on the
Really?
cover. Get like a real fucking turtle, dude.
I need a real turtle, but I want to I need a turtle. I need something else that's going to keep those fucking raccoons away, like
That's
a snapping
dicey.
turtle or a fucking dog.
The raccoons got hands, man.
Yeah, they do. You know,
Man.
pluck them right out.
They'll just
I
fuck-
like
you
those
don't want that little
tortoises.
bitch
They're
thing.
great. I don't want one of those.
Tortoises live like.
What about that?
50
That's not
years,
bad.
though.
No, I want a fucking I have to get. It's got to be aquatic. It's got to live with my koi, but then he'll probably die too.
Yeah. Especially if it's not. It gets cold at night.
But this motherfucker.
Yeah, why didn't they eat the
but
fish?
This turtle has been around
Fish too
for
quick.
years. It's lived in that pond forever.
and it just died when you moved in.
Yeah, and this fucking raccoon decided like it was gonna, and I was feeding it every
What if?
day.
Hey,
Yeah.
you think he's a homeless making turtle soup?
No, but they only took the head, unless
Yeah,
it's like
That's the crunchy part.
unless they're into magic spells. That's that. The red-eared slider. That's what I had.
That's what. Oh,
That's my girl.
Skeptical
Damn.
looking turtle.
It is.
He's super skeptical looking.
Fucking raccoon.
yep.
Sold in stores only. You can't order online, huh?
I guarantee it's a raccoon. I guarantee.
I don't know.
I
dude.
think
Eat
it.
the
I think it
cat?
has to.
No,
be.
I think it's a human. I think a homeless guy killed your fucking turtle.
Bro, you ever seen that raccoon go after that lizard? Catch that lizard?
Yeah,
That big lizard? I mean, they can do that.
Shit out there, kill you.
a lot of shit to kill your turtle, man.
Yeah, man. If
But it's
you're a
weird
red-
he's been alive this long and then you move in and he
I
dies.
know.
So I think he's a homeless. Maybe it's someone sending you a message.
You think
Did
so?
they ride on the turtle?
Yeah, they wrote. They wrote. I thought
they-
that was,
You're next.
yes. That's so weird.
Yeah.
No, it said Brian with a circle around it and a big line across it.
Weird.
Yeah,
Wonder if it's one of our buddies playing a joke.
interesting.
Well, that's a horrible joke to cut a turtle's head off.
Pretty savage.
Rogan
Yeah,
said
that's
that
savage.
his dog got eaten by a mountain lion in Colorado. That would be awful to come,
mean, that's-
come out and see your dog all messed up.
Do we believe that story?
I don't know.
Aren't they?
Did you ever see? There's a lodge in Africa, you know, where it's a high-end safari lodge where you go and they have amazing food and it's like
Yeah.
16.
It's like Four
grand.
Seasons
Yeah,
safari.
crazy. Chin, take a look. A bunch of wild dogs chased in the middle of the night. Everybody's asleep.
Oh,
Chased
yeah.
Chased that kudu into the lobby.
What's
And it was a
kudu?
bloody
It's like a big
scene.
antelope. Take a look at.
Oh, and they
take a
ripped
look.
it-
You ever
take a
seen
look.
this?
All the guests came down. They were like,
Dude, it
"Excuse
is.
me."
Oh, they annihilated
There it
that
is.
thing.
Holy
Look at that.
shit.
There you go. There you go.
Was it those spotted wild dogs?
Yeah, like
yeah.
or
They look
maybe
like little
hyenas
baby
or some
hyenas.
shit.
Yeah, they
The
don't
thing
play
ran in
around.
there.
It
That's
says hyenas.
Hyenas.
those hyenas. Jesus Christ.
They have.
That
They
is
actually have a stronger
disturbing scene.
bite than the lion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, they crack
Yeah, they're-
hippo bones.
Oh yeah. They're gnarly as fuck. That thing probably thought he was safe running the fucking hotel lobby, and those hyenas said, "Oh, you think you're safe in here?
base,
You
base,
think we
it's
give
base."
a fuck about this Four Seasons, dude?
care.
We're gonna eat you balls first, dude.
That's right. We're gonna eat you.
in front of these rich white people.
They
We're
didn't
gonna
even
give them a
they
show.
didn't get to- they didn't even get
These
to
people
finish
paid
it.
for VIP. We're gonna eat you asshole
Let's
first.
leave our mark.
Yep.
It's called
Yep.
leaving our mark.
Hey, rich white people, enjoy this.
Oh yeah, they eat ass first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They go
Leave
ass
our
first.
mark.
Do you know why, Brian?
Do I
It's
know
easier
why
to
they
get
eat
to?
ass?
Because the animal has the ability to attack from head on, so they don't like to go head on, so they just go from the ass.
Yeah.
They'll
'Cause
get your
they-
balls too now.
Yeah.
They'll rip them balls
The
out.
animal
Sometimes they
attack
get
from the
kicked,
back.
though. Sometimes they
Yeah,
get
sometimes
kicked
they buck them.
super hard.
Let me pee before we do current events.
Go ahead,
All right.
piss hard. Piss hard and piss America.
Let that hog out and let it drip. You know what I'm saying?
Got another picture of Brian's dick this weekend?
I watched so many videos of that, those spotted dogs, because I just.
Oh, they're so.
But you know why they eat so aggressive like that? It's because
The lion comes.
the lions steal their food a lot, so they just like try to eat as faster as they can.
You telling me
That's
about
what's wild.
nature?
Yeah,
Tell us about
listen.
nature, dude.
I know a lot about these things.
I love nature.
We were gonna have our own show on fucking National Geographic, dude.
Well,
for real?
I've always wanted to do a TV show. I pitched it. I want to do a show where comedians, you watch nature shows, and comedians dub in the voices of what the animals would be saying. But it's hard to do. It's
I don't
tough.
see a lot of seasons with that.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know who kills it at that? Tony Baker.
Yeah, somebody does that, right? Already.
Tony Baker, he does a lot of them. But it's not necessarily like
Tony
nature stuff. It's more like just any animal.
Any-
you know?
If he kills it, good. Let him.
Yeah,
do it.
he has some
B,
of the funniest
did you
ones.
watch? I know you don't watch football, but did you watch any football this weekend?
Yes, I did.
Did you see the Chargers versus Browns?
I
It
did
was
not
like
see that.
49 to fucking 48 or something. It was best game I've ever seen. Wow. They couldn't stop each other.
Jesus.
And that Herbert for the Chargers, dude.
Who won?
Baller. Chargers did. Wow. Such a good
That's such a
fucking game.
high-scoring game.
In the NFL, nutsos.
And I did watch a football game.
Which
I watched
game?
Alabama versus
They lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Should they just give Tampa the Super Bowl trophy, or I mean, is it going to be Tampa? Is it going to be Tampa, Green Bay? Who's going to
No,
be
the
in?
Bills are good.
Bills are good.
Bills are really good.
Well, but the Bills lost to the Steelers.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
just beat the shit out of the Chiefs last night. Beat the
Chiefs
shit
are
out of them.
Chiefs
Are, I mean,
Cardinals. Cardinals are a great team too.
Cardinals undefeated. Their defense is good, but the number one team in the NFL is like on the rankings is the Bills.
Is it really?
Bills
Oh.
Mafia. Yeah,
Bills Mafia.
I take pride in that because I played 3 seconds.
We're at the-
All right, what do you got, Chin?
All right, here's the first one.
So a 31-year-old man jumped from a building in New Jersey from the 9th floor. He landed on a parked BMW.
He's trying to commit
and lived-
suicide.
Yeah,
You see
he's
the
trying to
picture of his
commit
face?
suicide.
No.
Dude, so the car broke his fall, just like the movies. But then there's a picture of him just like he's out of it. He's just like
You can't watch it.
Is his face all messed up?
no, not at all.
Oh,
No,
okay.
his face looks normal.
No,
Oh.
he just broke his arm, dude. You know
What? He just broke his arm?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
How the
That
fuck?
BMW broke his fucking fall.
Oh my god.
He dropped how far?
9 stories.
Well, I mean,
stories.
Imagine that being your car, though. You come outside.
Yeah, insurance.
Suddenly.
Huh?
there's got to be a better way to kill yourself. That's just
There is, and a guy did it.
That's him.
That's him.
Oh my god.
He even had a mask on.
Why would you jump? Yeah, he had a mask on.
Oh
What a
my
trip.
fucking god.
Holy
Yes, he
shit.
did. And
What a
oh my
trip.
He
god,
didn't want to get COVID on the way down.
Yeah.
dude. The poor guy, first of all, but also I'm glad he's alive, and also
Only broke an
that,
arm.
That shows you that God was like, "Hey, dude, not your turn.
Yeah.
Come on." That's incredible.
Now, on a sadder note, a guy committed suicide this weekend jumping off the stratosphere. Now, I don't know if you've seen how high that is, but I was
I
looking
don't
at
know
it
the
when they told us.
stratosphere. What is that?
It's the biggest needle in Vegas. But it's the tallest building in Vegas.
Okay, yeah, that's
He
not
jumped
gonna,
from there. Now that you're not going to bounce off the
BMW
car.
is not going to help you with that. The roof, no. He
What a
just
scary
jumped.
way to go.
How did he get? That's so scary.
Well, you can get up there because they have all the rides and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, let me just see the roller coaster. See you on the other side."
Where is this?
Tuesday night. They were talking about it there. All the employees were like, "Do you see the guy jumped off the stratosphere?" I'm like, "Sure didn't." Now that you're not going to survive that one. It is high.
Yeah.
There has to be a better way to go than that because that is really high up. Yeah, that's dark. Anyways,
It has a roller coaster on it, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like-
I don't fuck with it. Listen, I stay as far as from the stratosphere and circus as possible.
Oh, circus.
Somebody,
I've stayed
Jordan
there a couple
Peterson was
times.
talking to his daughter. She suffered from depression and she had really bad arthritis. And
And she went keto
said,
or some shit?
No, she said, he said, he said, so what is it like? And she said, well, you know, when my dog died, it was my dog, you know, and I was so sad. And he said, so that's kind of what it's like all the time. And she goes, it's much worse than that.
Yeah.
Much worse.
Way worse.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh wow, that's his daughter.
she looks great, man. She's had a
And
hard
she's
go of
smart
it.
too.
He has more kids. You know, doesn't he have more kids?
Damn, that's Jordan Peterson's daughter.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Good for her.
Damn.
Whoa. Halloween's coming.
All right, well,
Well, what can you do?
Very well.
love it. Lobster. Lady with claws.
What else you got, Jen?
Alrighty, this right here.
So Woody Harrelson got into a fight with a photographer because he was at a Watergate hotel with his daughter. I believe they were on the rooftop bar, and there was a drunk guy taking photos of him and his daughter from afar. He was a little belligerent, so Woody Harrelson approached him, said, "Hey, can you please stop taking pictures of my daughter and I, and can you actually delete the photos from your phone? Like, I'm just trying to spend time with my daughter."
How old's this kid?
He has a few kids, 3 daughters, I believe. They don't say which one it was. I think the youngest is 15, and then the eldest is 28. Wow. But it was one of his daughters. The guy was belligerent, and Woody Harrelson claims that he actually tried to lunge at him and was aiming for his neck, trying
And
to
Woody
choke
whipped
him.
his ass.
And Woody punched him.
Good.
I
So
love
now
Woody.
there are
Yeah.
charges.
What's not
being
to love
pressed.
about Woody Harrelson?
One of the best.
Hall of Famer too.
But
What a
but
I
career.
didn't realize he was 60.
But this is my thing.
he's
with-
60.
This is my thing with the guy taking the
Looks
picture.
great.
What are you gonna do with those pictures, dude?
yeah.
Right.
You send your hey dude, check it out. Woody Harrelson with his daughter. Man.
Well, they try to sell him. Actually, is what they do. They sell them to
I
publications.
bet you that guy wasn't selling it.
No.
He sent it to his friend.
That guy's a douchebag.
He was, yeah, he was, because he was just drunk.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
You hear what happened to Shane Gillis?
No.
He's talking about hecklers, and Schultz, if there's a heckler, will just shut the show down and kick you out. You know how Chris D'Elia do it, and then Joe Coy, same thing. He'll go, stop the show, lights on, get them out. And then Schultz goes, I kicked the whole row out. Yeah, he goes, if you're even associated with them and you didn't have the mindset that they ruin the show, you're part of the problem, you're out too.
Ooh.
So if one person, the whole group goes. That's how Schultze does it,
Yeah.
which is fine. Shane Gillis, they were talking, it was on the last Flagrant too. Shane Gillis was talking about, he had this, he said, he was in Stand Up Live. I told you this. He said Stand Up Live, and he goes, show went well. And I'm walking out, and there's a bar at Stand Up Live, and there's a couple sitting there, and this big guy sitting there, like older guy but big, turns around and goes, "That's the worst fucking set I've ever seen." And Shane, he goes, how fans talk to you like that because they want your attention.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Haha, thanks, dude. It was fun." He goes, No, dude, that was the worst stand-up I've ever fucking heard. I want my fucking money back." And then Shane goes, I could tell from his tone and the way he looked, like he was dead serious. And then Shane goes, he's basically like, "Fuck you, man." And I guess they get in each other's face, that'd be separated.
God damn.
That's
Oh, yeah, they got like a shoving match or something?
Yeah.
what
But-
kind of an asshole? Who is this asshole who would do that?
But then Shane goes, maybe he's military, and I do have a Navy SEAL joke that doesn't sit well with him.
I don't
Such
care.
a savage.
He's such a savage.
But it's also that means I bet those people didn't know who Shane Gillis was. Like there's certain comics like Shane Gillis, Tim Dillon, Schultze for that matter. If you don't know who they are and you're just like, oh, let's go to a show. And you show up and you're like, what in the fuck?
Yeah.
Like you're going to be offended.
Oh,
To that
yeah.
point, one time I was in San Diego at the Comedy Store, and San Diego was a heavy military town.
All the military.
I
Watch your P's and Q's.
I remember one time I was doing a thing, and I was doing this thing about Sparta, and it was all Navy SEALs. They were just Navy SEAls. They were like, "Arr!" So you would always have these rough Ranger SEALs, Marines that'd always be there. And this girl, this woman, I didn't know she was opening for me, super liberal, and she was criticizing the military, but in a really bad way. She's like, and like the military,
sloppy.
it's like military intelligence, an oxymoron. Like, okay, you're intelligence, but you're in the military. Yeah, right. And it just gets so quiet.
She ate dicks,
It's
yeah.
so quiet. She keeps eating a dick, and she keeps going like that. And you just hear this guy go, this guy goes, he just goes, "Kiss my," and she goes something like, "Wow, you guys are quiet," or something. He goes, you just hear him go, "Kiss my ass, bitch." The whole place is like, "Ugh." So she had to leave early, and
damn.
the guy found me. He's like, he was talking to me. Hey, sorry about that. I was like, I get it.
Schultze said this guy was heckling. He kicked him out, and the crowd, that puts the crowd on their toes. It kind of fucks up the rhythm of the night, you know. And Schultze goes, "We good? You guys gonna be quiet?" And then there's silence, and you hear some guy go, "Stay quiet if you're gay." And Schultz goes, "It was so funny, I can't help but break, man." He goes, "I started laughing so hard." Well, stay quiet if you're gay.
So I didn't tell you this in Schaumburg when I was there. I'm doing my set. It was like a Saturday early show or Friday early show, and I just hear I just hear, "Man, what's up?" And I'm like, "Man, that's weird." And I can't hear my thing. I said, and I'm like, "The fuck?" But I'm
While you're on stage.
Yeah, but I'm like, and I hear a little.
You gotta power
but
through it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
power
unless
through
it's
it,
a
something like
real
that. And then third time, I do my joke again. "Man was 3,000 big," and I go, "All right."
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that coming from? Sure enough, it's two dudes who are good, look like kind of bros, you know, kind of shaved heads with jerseys on, kind of my audience, and then a gal, and then this blonde who's just belligerent. And you can see her husband kind of going, man, you know, trying to talk to her, and then sure enough, the security come over, and they're like, hey, and then she won't leave. She's like, I'm not saying here. I ain't even doing it. So she's not making any sense.
Yeah.
So now I start making fun of her. And the guys, and she's just, I'm leaving. Her husband now sits across from her in the other seat, and he's like, we gotta go.
Yeah, please.
Oh,
God.
Listen here. I didn't do anything. I was way out. She's making no fucking
God.
sense.
Not even saying
It
words.
was-
You can't continue.
Oh,
till
dude,
kick
I
her
just
out.
made it a huge joke. I just started
Until
doing
she
her.
leaves, yeah.
And they had to move everybody out, and the poor guys were like, we're big fans. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
man.
bro. And I go, bro, DM me. They never did. I go, DM me on my Instagram or email me. I get my email. I go, I will get you tickets. You just can't
Yeah.
bring drunk.
You
It's
can't
just
bring-
too much.
Jesus Christ.
She just clearly had a problem.
How the guy?
I've almost never had to do
How about
that.
the guy waiting for Shane Gillis?
Yeah, the
that-
fact that he waited.
What's the Navy SEAL joke? Is it? Do you know it?
I'm sure. And Shane Gillis. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's
yeah.
it's a newer one. I
Yeah,
think.
but still,
That's really weird that somebody
the guy would
be
wait that
offended.
long.
Why would they be that offended? Because he's not offensive. He's just
Might be. Did you see? Speaking of offensive, did you see? I don't think it's offensive, but it's the trending topic.
I haven't seen it.
Chappelle's.
The closer.
Ooh, it's good.
It's
Vintage
I love
Chappelle. Ooh, it's good.
I love it.
You saw it?
Yeah.
And so
Anyone
much.
else see
so
it
much
in
for
here?
so much for
It's
canceling.
good, huh?
Because people are like, oh, I'm going to watch more of this now. It's like number 3 on Netflix.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Here's the thing, too, dummies that want to cancel Chappelle over that. You should go after Netflix if you're really trying to do something, but it doesn't matter. There's such an empire. But you realize that when you submit an hour to Netflix, they review everything. It's not like the workers at Netflix, like, he said what?
Yeah.
They know exactly
It's
what the
about
material
freedom
is.
of speech.
They also, probably the Netflix executives went to one of his live shows, saw the hour,
Yeah.
then okayed it.
Yeah.
So your problem, although it's with Chappelle, is the platform that gave him the platform.
Yeah, but it's
It's also hilarious.
It's also, they should give him that.
It's also
platform.
fantastic.
You're allowed to say. You speak
Yeah.
your
It's
mind.
just he just
There's
said-
an
yeah.
MIT professor. He was giving a speech on climate change. The MIT professor said that in some instances, certain programs like affirmative action tend to create prejudice against groups. And it doesn't work out for all groups, and it's a very hard thing to implement. And he was very eloquent about speaking about it. He was talking, I did an interview, but it had nothing to do with climate change. MIT, because there was an uproar about him being
Fired him?
racist, and it's just a point of view that actually 74% of Americans from all
Agree with?
backgrounds, black, white, everything, agree with.
Oh, wow.
It's not controversial. It's always been something like, wait a minute. And I don't know where I stand
What's his
on it.
name?
I can't remember, but they rescinded his offer. And we're dealing now with universities that are so gutless that the minute there's a little Twitter storm, they disinvite speakers. And he wasn't even talking about it. He was
Universities,
talking
yeah.
about fucking climate change.
But hey,
He's a climate
what did
scientist.
Netflix, the CEO, say about Chappelle?
He just defends him.
Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos defends Dave Chappelle special. And then one of the employees got, because she sent out tweets, they suspended or fired her, I think.
There was another. I think this might be the same employee. She was the showrunner for Dear White People. She's like boycotting Netflix until they take down Chappelle's special.
You know what
Give a
Netflix is doing?
Who
Not
gives
care.
a
cool.
fuck? We'll make money.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Chappelle makes us hundreds of millions of dollars. You bring how much in? It's market value. Okay, cool. So he said, several of you have asked where we draw the line on hate. We don't allow titles Netflix that are designed to entice hate or violence. We don't believe the closer crosses the line. I recognize, however, that distinction between commentaries harm is hard, especially stand-up comedy, which exists to push boundaries. Some people find that art of stand-up to be mean-spirited, but our members enjoy it. It's an important part of our content offering.
Wait, they think he's hating?
This is how you fight back.
You fight back.
Yeah.
To
When these major
extreme fanatics.
when these major
Fuck you.
networks go, we're leaving it, dude. We're not canceling him.
You know, I thought Dana White, the way when they said, the New York Times said that you shouldn't be having this event during
Hilarious.
COVID. He goes, I don't give a fuck what the New York
Yeah.
Times says. And they go, yes, but what? He goes, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That journalist got some clicks. Good for them.
You move on.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There is that. There is that.
What's the only way you beat it?
Well,
Well, they weren't even
they
paying
don't speak
attention to
for
what Dana
Americans.
was,
They don't
what Dana
speak
was
for any
doing.
of us. They speak for a very small minority.
But
They're
also,
crazy.
Netflix is all they care about is numbers. If you know anybody at Netflix, all they care about is numbers. So they're looking at, all right, how many people watch Dave Chappelle's special? what's the conversion rate, how many people finished it, and it's like one of the most watched ever.
You also don't have to agree.
It's all
You're
but
also allowed to say things people disagree with.
Netflix doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's literally a numbers game.
Good.
So they're saying, all right, so that lady who was like, I'm not writing until you kick off Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
So Netflix goes, how many people watched? Oh, wow. How many watched Dave's? Okay, let's side with Dave.
That's right. That's
No matter what they believe.
Yeah, it's called the marketplace.
It's called business.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think a lot of these people watched his whole special.
No.
No.
don't
There's
watch
just
it.
no way.
It's like when
because
they-
if you would think he was hating on something, then you didn't watch
This
the
moron,
special.
this
He goes hard in
moron,
the paint.
He goes hard in the paint,
This,
but like
this activist / journalist, but let's just call him an activist. His name is Butterworth. I can't remember. He was on Piers Morgan, and he was going crazy on J.K. Rowling's new book because it was transphobic, and it wasn't. And he says, "Did you read the book?" And he said, "No, I didn't read it."
Oh, wow.
And it was like, "Whoa."
Oh, wow.
why does that happen all the
It
time?
happens all the time, dude.
Well,
You'll
'cause-
never hear me criticize anybody.
Well, because think about it.
until I've read
Because if you go hard in Chappelle, it's making news now. Like I saw an article on my news feed. It was like 5 LGBTQ comics that are funnier than Dave. If you're sick of his stuff, it's like, okay,
Wow.
come on.
Well, they break people up into groups. I don't. I treat everybody as an individual, and that's how you should do it.
No, his
Now-
special was by far his best out of the last fucking.
Did you
4
see?
years.
Did you see what it is? No longer LGBTQ. It is now 2S for Two Spirit. Look up what Justin Trudeau now referred to marginalized communities as. He's phenomenal.
Who's the bigger bitch, him or Newsom?
Trudeau?
I don't know. They should have a bitch off.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's Trudeau?
Oh, wow.
He's the premier of. He's the prime minister of Canada.
Canada, that guy.
His
Yes.
dad was the long time. Pierre Trudeau was the long time, 3-term. I think.
Now Trudeau's got in trouble because he's been caught in blackface multiple times.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yes.
Okay, I remember.
But he's
How do I search this bar?
his
Justin Trudeau.
cabinet. He just made 50% of them women. It wasn't. It had nothing to do with
Qualifications,
Qualifications
nothing.
just had to do with genitalia. He was like, if you don't have, we need a certain number of vaginas and a certain number of gonads, and I'm just gonna make it.
No, Newsom before he leaves wants to do the most crazy woke left stuff.
Yeah.
Like the stuff he's passing's nuts.
Yeah.
It's gonna fire.
What is it? Nancy Pelosi's worth $350 million.
It's better that they do this stuff because then it's gonna get even Democrats to be like, holy shit, this is out of control. It's better he does this crazy.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
Already?
So a wedding photographer went to his friend's wedding, and he was going to shoot a 10-hour wedding day for $250. He says that he was just helping his friend out as
Low
a
rate,
part-time.
right? Kyle
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what up,
That's low.
Kyle?
Yeah, that's a pretty low.
250 for 10 hours?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
no,
fucking-
absolutely. I wouldn't get out of bed for that.
So he was doing this as a favor to his friend because his friend says, I'm on a shoestring budget. I really need a photographer. I don't really care if it's great photos. I just want photos from that day. So his friend shows up, takes photos, and it's a very hot day. He also finds out halfway through that he was not reserved a plate to eat. He was expected to take photos throughout the entire thing.
not
No
eat.
lunch break. His friend did not allow him to refill his water bottle. And when the friend confronted the groom, he said, hey, I need to at least get 20 minutes just to go somewhere, grab some food, and come back. His friend gave him an ultimatum saying, you can leave and not get your $250, or you can stay, finish the day, and get your payment at
he's
the
not a
very
good friend.
end.
I'd punch
And
him
so
in the
the
dick.
photographer actually took it upon himself to go and delete all of the photos
move.
from that day in front of the groom.
Tight move.
He posted this online wanting to see if he was the asshole for doing that in front of his friend or if it was justified. And
I
a
wouldn't
lot of
even- I
people
wouldn't
are
even
split.
post it.
Most people agree with him.
I'm
Some
with
people
him.
think it's fucked up.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kyle?
I think what's fucked up is he brought it to
100%
the
justified.
internet.
Yeah, why did I wouldn't have brought it to the internet.
no.
I don't do that.
I would have just stand the ground of just like, fuck it, yeah, that's what I did.
So where's the social media side with him?
Social media, for the most part, is with him. There are a few people who say that he should have kept the photos and charged his friends double or triple the price he would have sold the photos for originally. And then there are some people saying, oh, that's mean. You should have just kept it for him anyways. He's never going to get this moment back.
I would have.
But most people are on the photographer side.
What I would have done is if you treat me that way, I would have gone like this. So you say, tell me I can't
Yeah,
refill my water
You can't
bottle.
have water. Just take the pictures.
Okay, cool. Just take my camera. I just turn around and I just walk away. I don't even say anything. I go like this. I go, okay, sorry about that.
No, I'd been like,
I
all right, cool, dude. So I have whatever 100-something pictures. I'm not working the event anymore because I was doing it as a favor. So now, if you want these, it's triple the price.
Well, I would just.
I'm not
leave
going to
and let
delete
him
them,
call
but
me.
if you want these, triple the price.
That's all.
Yeah.
I was just
I'm not going to delete them, but if you want them now, I'm out, dude.
Well, because you hurt my feelings, so that's gonna.
Well, I would just say I'm just going to charge my regular rate. Like this is the worst gig ever.
Yeah.
So if you want these pictures, I'm done. I'm going to take any
Yeah.
more. But if you want these, it's triple the cost now.
The
So if
guy
you-
also, I don't
That's
think
fair.
is a photographer originally. He works at a pet store.
What?
Okay.
So I don't really know where
The
this all
groom is a
went.
dick.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the groom's a dick.
And, by
The groom
way-
fucked this up.
Oh, by the way, he'll treat his wife the same way. Just watch. If that's a true story, that guy's a bad guy.
Have you
It
treated
may
his
not
friend
be
like
true.
that?
It may not be true.
Hey, hit him up, man. Maybe you can get a
But
turtle.
Was his wife like, hey, is that the guy that deals with the hamsters at the pet store we get? Like, yeah, it's my buddy's. Also a part-time photographer. $250. What else you got, Jen?
Here we go. Got
Okay,
this.
so this story was sent in by Dean Sidoris. There is an article where The Rock claims that he tried steroids when he was 18, 19. He had a short stint with it, but he claims that he has never touched steroids since the years of 18 and 19.
I love this.
Now,
guy.
hold on.
Wait.
He
the
says
years
he's
of-
steroid free and all
Is
of
that
his.
really true?
He said he's this. What is this site?
It's an article
Muscle and
from
Fitness.
Muscle and Fitness. He did an interview.
Wow.
Right
Now,
They want to
maybe he's
negate the
not-
hard work you put in. Dude, you work hard. I'm not down that.
Is
You
he
work hard.
suggesting that
Sorry.
does he consider testosterone? Maybe he doesn't consider testosterone steroids. He's
I don't know. He
definitely-
just says that he has never
human-
touched a steroid.
Okay,
since
so human
he was a
growth
kid.
hormone and testosterone
Is
may
not a
not
steroid?
be what he's including in there.
Could be.
Is that fair?
No, he's on steroids, but also,
I mean,
the stupidest thing ever. But also, I think he has to do this, right? Because if he came out and gave us like his cycle,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, oh, what a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then
he's
but
a
you want
role
us-
model for kids.
Yeah, like he's kid friendly.
Yes.
So he has to double down this. I don't know. Yeah, that's him rapping, which is
Yes, this is Chappelle's
Bro, that
kind
shit
of
go hard.
following.
His verse actually goes hard.
Can
The
you play
Rock
it, Chin?
has a new song out. He is
So,
rapping. and
yeah.
This is his debut.
Yeah, he did a song with Tech Nine and a couple other cats. It's his song, but yeah, he's the last verse.
What doesn't he do?
But he actually doesn't
Black
sound
and
bad.
Samoan in my veins, my culture's banging with strange.
Yeah.
Hit it.
What time? Like in some more in my veins, my culture banging with straight King Brahma, then punch with extreme mana.
I watched the video. He gets you
Pulls
hype.
it off. He pulls it off.
That's what I'm saying. He pulls it off.
He guy doesn't miss. He's on steroids. Guy doesn't miss.
It is. I guess he has to do that.
But Arnold never admitted he was on steroids either. Like those guys just
I
they
think
really
he did.
can't.
I think he did, yeah.
Not as
It's just really frowned upon?
You just I mean it's such a bad message to kids.
Yeah, but if you look at his,
But if I'm him, I don't know why. Like he did that article for Muscle and Fitness. Like his people handling it should be like, hey, no steroid questions. Like you shouldn't even touch it.
he's running all the gear.
Yeah, name a steroid. It's in his veins,
All
and that's fine. But just don't comment on it. Like Phil Heath, remember we had him on the show.
Yeah.
Like, there's no mention. Like we all know the elephant in the room, the juicy steroid elephant in the room.
Yeah.
But no one alludes to it. He's like, yeah, I take Celtec. I'm like, okay.
Well, he got huge out of nowhere because I remember that. What was that movie he did with the little girl where he was a football player?
Tooth Fairy.
No, not Tooth Fairy. It was
Oh,
a
the
Game Plan. He was a lot smaller in Game Plan. And then that movie he did with Mark Wahlberg and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Clarence.
Yeah. He's always
That's a
been.
great movie.
He's a big
Yeah.
guy. He's
Gain,
naturally.
Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain.
Naturally.
That's when he was
Yeah.
like. So look at him there.
Wow.
And then type in Pain and Gain.
But I
Rock
think
and
what
Pain
people
and
gotta
Gain.
understand is his starting is so much higher than like he's
Yeah.
a big dude in
Yes.
general.
Yes.
Like he's lean and big.
Yes.
So he's probably not on it right there.
Probably not, and probably.
But look at him in
probably
Pain and
doing
Gain.
something.
So when he did Pain and Gain, look how huge he was.
yeah.
And look at Mark Wahlberg. Like look at him.
That's all natty for Mark.
When you have traps like that,
But look at to put the picture there, Chin, with his shirt off. Dude,
Which one?
The one he's 50-something years old, dude. How long you want?
Is he in his 50s?
How long you want to pretend that he's not on shit? But also,
I look like that, but
But also, like, my thing with this is like he should just comment on it, but B, dude, do all the same shit he's doing. You're not gonna be as big as The Rock. You're gonna be shredded.
The Rock's
He's
in his
super
50s?
talented.
Who's that guy?
He has to be
walking with
late 40. How old's The Rock, Jen? He has to be 48, 49 at least.
49.
49.
49. Fuck.
Like no 49-year-olds that big and shredded and run it that hard without supplementation. That's just science, baby.
Yeah.
And it's fine, dude. It's fine. I don't care. Do you see people are clowning on Vin Diesel because he's on that yacht with his shirt off and he has a gut?
Yeah.
Some hater was like clowning on him. And then Tyrese actually stuck up for him and went, dude, you're at home with no yacht and a shirt.
That's pretty good.
Tyrese.
He's like, you don't have a
Tyrese
yacht
had a moment.
and you have a shirt.
He had a moment of kind of crazy, but he seems like a good person, man.
Yeah, I don't
He's
know.
funny in that.
I don't
He's
know.
funny
I
in
don't know
those
him at
movies.
all. What else you got, Jen?
Ready? Let's
I love
pick a
him.
good one here.
What about
So-
Madonna? Is there something about Madonna?
Oh, so I just saw her on Jimmy Fallon.
She like flashed the crowd.
She
With her ass?
went on the desk, yeah, and then she flashed her ass.
She has a fake
And
ass, yeah.
She has it, dude. It's so fake, but she actually looks pretty. She's 60 something, 60.
She's in her
She's older
60s.
than that. Man.
She has
Let's
to be
see.
mid-60s.
She's
When I was a
see.
kid, she was popping.
63.
Holy fuck.
63. So I honestly, before this interview, I thought she looked kind of crazy, but she actually looks pretty good for
Do you have a
63.
video of her pulling up? Would she just show her ass?
Yeah, I'll show you right now.
She got a grill?
God, how old school are these shows?
Not only your
Yeah.
this afternoon, but
Well, so that's what she does first.
she is a force of nature.
Yeah, she's a beast.
You don't look better. You don't look better than that at 60.
She got a house right under the Hollywood sign. That booty is fake.
Definitely fake, but I mean, she definitely looks good for
She will not
63.
go. She
Let her
will
do
not
it.
go quietly into the
She's not
night.
gonna go
Yeah.
without a fight.
She will rage into
Yeah.
the night
Fighting.
like Cher.
Let her do
Yeah,
it.
she is fighting the fucking.
She's amazing.
Yep.
She's
She's
amazing.
fighting Father Time, man.
Force of nature.
She's kind of winning, you know.
Yep.
She's up on the cards. I'll give her that.
This is what Corey Anderson posted. I don't know what this is, where it's from, but some dude that hits a car. You'll see right now. Corey Anderson's a UFC fighter.
God, yeah.
No, he's a Bellator fighter.
Oh, he was a UFC fighter.
That hurt.
How did that happen?
Yeah, it's a kid who, for some reason,
I wasn't paying attention.
Probably on his phone.
probably, and then
Justin.
boom, and it breaks his freaking.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
He still has
Yeah.
a mask on.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It would've
Who
turned
rides
out
with a
differently.
mask? Who rides with a mask outside?
That guy.
So if you're going to Disneyland now, the Fast Pass system is gone. You have to pay like $20. Yeah, up to $20 to do
For the
Fast
day
Pass.
pass?
I'll pay
For
200.
Fast Pass.
Yeah, I'll pay more than
There's
that.
different ones. Yeah, they have different options as well. But I mean, there's
Dude, if that gets me not to win those goddamn lines, whatever it takes.
Whatever.
It's a nightmare. Have you been recently? Nightmare.
No, I'm not.
The lines are so long.
Can't go.
yeah. So Disney
Who wants
Genie
to wait in line
Plus.
that long? It's not right. For a couple seconds. No.
You going for Halloween? Take your
Yeah.
kids? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. This 60. My buddy Ryan showed me this. A 69-year-old woman on OnlyFans is like in the top 1%.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's her.
Hold up. And she makes 170 grand a month sleeping with younger men.
140K in euros, so whatever that
that's
is.
even
Yeah.
more.
And she'll go to different areas, and she'll say like
Say it again, Chin.
she will go to different areas, and she'll ask like if anyone's down to come and have sex with her on camera, younger guys, and then of course
Puts
they
it
would
on-
come.
Oh, wow.
Good for
They would
her.
come literally too.
Let her do her thing.
That's her.
Her disabled son's like, Mom, how are we making all this money?
I know. So she had
She has a
no
disabled
idea.
son.
She had no idea she would make this much money, but now she's.
Oh.
There you go.
Ugh.
There are a lot of guys that are into that. So
Yep.
God bless.
And I went to her Twitter because they posted it here on
Do they have
Vice.
some stuff on there?
The first thing I saw pop up was her
Oh,
doing like
play it, Jen.
having a big black dick in her mouth.
All
right
right.
there.
Is it big?
So I'm not sure. I didn't click on this yet, so we'll do it right now together. Yeah.
Some guy paid for that. Power hold up.
I'm surprised.
Her
If,
caption is power restored last night. 12 long days in the heat. Now the cleanup begins. Between having COVID then the hurricane, I've lost a lot of fans and OnlyFans. Help a guy out by subscribing. Thank you kindly. And then this person put at M7056. Wow, you are amazing. Those tits are just wow.
All right.
69.
She's 69 years
69
old.
years old.
Let her do her
Making
thing.
bank on OnlyFans.
Madonna has nothing on her.
That's the OnlyFans. Just a big black dick.
Yeah. And we were tagged a bunch in this. I don't know how people find these things. But what?
I just can't believe I have kids. I don't know what to do right now.
Wait, so
The world is insane.
My fucking turtle was murdered. Now this.
well, Brian. So we've been tagged a bunch in this. I don't know how people. Like I said, I don't know how people find it, but people find people that look like.
Oh my god!
That is Brian's challenge.
I have something to tell everybody.
What in the fuck?
It was a bad weekend.
It's on
a fucked up
cops.
weekend.
Holy shit.
That
looks
is
like me.
hilarious.
And our bodies are not that dissimilar.
He just has tats.
Oh
You don't.
my God.
Same hair.
That's what I look like if I made a lot of bad decisions.
Wow.
Damn. That's pretty damn
That's
good.
pretty damn
fans,
close.
that
man.
Send that to
Yeah,
me, please.
That is pretty
That's
damn good.
incredible.
All right.
Who sent it, or is just a bunch of people tagged?
Oh yeah, I saw a
might-
bunch.
You need to post
I
that and
might
go,
Instagram
hey
that.
guys, not me. Handsome fella.
Damn.
That's not me.
Oh, wow. That is fucking.
He's just got a
dude.
My
sock
twin
on
brother
too.
got arrested.
My evil twin brother.
Yeah.
Made some bad choices.
Yeah.
He's going to start a GoFundMe.
Wow, that's
This Friday, Saturday, only Friday, Saturday, Brea Improv. This Friday, Saturday, me and the crew will be there Friday, Saturday. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, Brea, California. November 11th through the 13th, Dallas, Addison Improv. Special night, November 11th through the 13th. That's Dallas, Texas, Addison Improv. Chicago got rescheduled because we're doing a fight companion for that one, so that is not on there.
I'm going to be in Magoobies. That's in
Timonium.
October 14th to the 16th. Then I got Liberty Township, and that's in Cincinnati. Back to Ohio, October 22nd, 23rd, the Funny Bone. Get your tickets. And then November 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, I'm at Off the Hook Comedy Club. Those tickets just went on sale, yeah. And by the way, October 20th, I'm going to be at Jam in the Van here in LA. So,
October 20th?
yeah, you want to come?
I'm on it.
Are you?
Yeah, October
Me and
20th?
Chappelle Lacey, October 20th,
Yeah.
Jam in the Van.
What time?
I don't know. I'm
Oh,
probably the same show
we're
you're
same
doing.
show. October 28th through the 30th, I'll be in Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Comedy Loft. November 17th, Tacoma Comedy Club. November 18th, Spokane Comedy Club.
Get your tickets,
those
fatkz.com. Brea, see you this weekend. Baby. We're out.